Department of Parks and Recreation, and we have a relieved director on Zoom.
Mr. Chairman, it's not the resolution he has, it's the one he doesn't have.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. Freehold, this Department of Parks and Recreation happily has 9 resolutions on tonight's agenda. I'll try to answer any questions.
Outstanding. Well, I do see Director Sanchez sitting in the back, and he'd be so kind if we could just do an overview of number 1 and 2, which are the finalized agreements for Kemper.
Correct. Through you, Mr. Chairman, number 1, which is the contract for the management of the golf operations, as well as the concession fee back to the county for the food and beverage operations, as well as the pro shop. A note on the contract for the private management. In the first, for a 5-year contract that we had with Kemper Sports to manage our golf facilities, we paid roughly about $605,000 over that 5 years. So this management contract is $100,000 less than the last one. The 7%, which is going to be off of the gross revenues that they anticipate off of the concessionaire of the food and beverage operations, as well as the pro shop, is roughly about $300,000 a year back to the county. So that, that's number 1. Number 2 is the total operating budget for the golf course, for the management of the golf course operations for 13.5 months starting on the new contract. So that will be $4.5 million. That includes all of our salaries and expenses for the management of the golf course operations. We anticipate about $5.2 million in revenue of our golf course operations against that 4.5 in operating budget.
Questions for Director Sanchez? First. I know we've discussed this, and it was some technicalities on the contracts, but anyone else want to? Thank you. Thank you, Director Sanchez.
Thank you.
Directors, any other questions for the other resolutions?